days count on violence to solve their problems.
Hello there.
Around to see where that got us.
Hey.
Go ahead. Something I can do?
Your thoughts?
Always another case to close.
Your thoughts?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Your thoughts?
Count myself real lucky you pulled me out of that vault. Real lucky.
Are things okay between you and me?
Well, to not put too fine a point on it, you're the best damn partner I've ever had. So I'd say I'm doing pretty good.
That's all.
Suit yourself.
I just like this setup right here for this bed. It's like so traditional. Well, it's like normal shit like a person would have. Like, bro, because, like, you wouldn't not want to be able to turn on a light right next to your fucking bed. Like, what if you're sleeping, you hear something, you need to turn on a light real quick, right? Boom. You see what's in the damn room, point your gun at it, pop that bitch. Put it down. Whether it's person or Mylark, it gets killed. One way or another. Or it kills you. You are the determining factor whether you die or it dies. I said whether you're a person or you're a Mylark, something's gonna die. Whether it's you or it's your decision, your capability. Are you gonna let it win? Or are you gonna stand up for yourself and you're gonna fight for your damn right to live? Alright, so my plan for this episode is I want to go to Far Harbor, get some supplies. I need more ammunition because I wiped out. From what I remember 2 weeks ago, I wiped out a bunch of ammunition. Oh man, I forgot how nice this shotgun, this sniper rifle was. I want to get some supplies from Far Harbor, and after that, I want to start, what do you call it? Of all things we could do right now, let's do that quest for the fucking, the hotel with Vault 118. Let's do that. Honestly, yeah, that's what we're gonna do this episode. We're gonna do the Vault 118 quest, and then afterwards, that'll complete most of the side shit. Then I can worry about the Acadian quest after. Because I want to do Acadia, I want to take care of that, get that over with and done. Because if I can get that done and I do it right, well, first of all things, I'll complete the quest with Kasumi. Get her back to her family.
No account for taste.
You always gonna say some bullshit. The thinnest fucking center roll I've ever seen. Sweet roll. I had a grenade out of there. I think what's his name has my grenades. I don't remember. I had a bunch of grenades I didn't even use. I just know I had a bunch of them. It's been a while since I've done this. Been playing Backrooms, SnowRunner, shit like that. I just haven't been playing this. Not because I didn't want to, it's just I wanted to play different things. Just take a little break. Give y'all time and let y'all do whatever y'all do. I know he's like, I'm not gonna stick. I'm not saying I'm getting bored of it. I'm just saying I wanted to play something different for a little while. But I'm back at it, so I got a bunch of shit I gotta take care of. Because this game, like I said, this is my favorite game of all time.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? On a diagnostic. Thanks. What'd they miss?
I'm not gonna be done with this DLC anytime soon yet. Because my plan is, once I finish all the main DLC with it, I want to do that fucking last quest with Kasumi. I want to fucking farm that fucking one thing, bro. I'm gonna farm that shit. I mean, I'm just gonna make an episode of me farming so I can get so I can get what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a chest piece with the chameleon effect on it. I don't really need anything else unless I get an explosive assault rifle, an explosive 10mm pistol. Anything that I'll take it. Not no, I won't take just anything. If it's a 10mm pistol, assault rifle. I mean, if it's either one of those two, I'll take it. But I'm looking for a chameleon legendary effect chest piece. Combat armor.
Always cheers me up.
Let's see what you have.
Happily.
Mariner says the fog's alive. I can hear you. So mind what you say.
I got the guns if you got the caps.
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
If you ain't on, you ain't long.
Okay, so I don't know what I want to do yet. I want to kill off Acadia this time. Oh, but the problem with that is I gotta get Kasumi out of there, and I can't. Fuck, man, that's some bullshit. So I have to fucking play the good guy and have to fucking work around it because if I don't do it that way, Kasumi's gonna die. And that's not what I went out here to do. The whole reason for doing this DLC was to get Kasumi back to Kenji Nakano. Alright, let's see the other way. I need to get up here. So, whether I want...
best Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive...
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
Yeah. Let's go.
Very good. This way.
Let me turn off my light in my room because this shit bugging the fuck out of me. Glare on my screen. That's what's fucking me up right now. I don't like glare. Yeah, I gotta be able to. I need. Oh. Ooh, what's going on now? What? Final shot in the magazine does twice the normal damage. It's okay. Not great. Not great. Don't get me wrong, it's not great, but it's alright. Okay, little gun. I guess it can be useful later. I'm not saying it's great though. It's fucking... It's mid. Not gonna lie, that gun is very mid. Gun is mid. Trying to find them legendaries. I'm level 60! What? .5 fast and fire rate. 50% reloaded. Trash. Do not like laser rifles. Alright. Oh yeah. Finally got that. I need about 2 more perks, so I need to be at least level 62 before I finish that off, and then I can work on these other perks. Not getting that trash. But these two, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off Bloody Mess. And then that'll be for my combat. And then I could possibly work on this. It's a curious thing. We're gonna go against a bunch of them. I'll take point. I mean, you gotta be careful, bro. And you can't go always run up and everything expecting to win every fight. You know you can't. Not every fight you're gonna win. Oh, these are a fucking bitch. Yeah, since today I'm only going through this once. Man, I'll try and kill him with a sniper rifle, man. That bullshit. He's just too overpowered to fucking really deal with shit.
This area is the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
at this.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Well, well. This place just got a little more interesting.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. And when you're ready, we can discuss your findings.
Sounds
There's
like
the
trouble.
crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me,
I
Detective.
shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
This!
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives. Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect? I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if
a
I
poor
may.
death. That's what
I
this is
could
to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Protect and serve.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Is this blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Bingo. A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Yeah, but he's like, there's no nice places left in the Commonwealth. What is this place then? What is this? What is this place? Explain to me that. There's no nice places left. What is this? The water isn't even irradiated.
You think anyone actually felt like they were being here? Yeah,
I feel like I'm at the beach.
Hey.
Need something?
Your thoughts?
I'll follow wherever you lead.
Your thoughts?
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
Your thoughts?
You're one hell of a partner.
Your thoughts?
How many folks you think could fit in one of these?
Your thoughts?
If I never get stuck in one of these things again, it'll be too soon.
Your thoughts?
Should we get a move on?
That's all for now.
Well, all right.
Yeah, on this island there's not a lot of pre-war looking places. I think this is actually one of the only nice looking places on the island. I know who killed the thing.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Locked tight. Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Why'd you do it, Mom? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but you'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
Oh, God. Why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
There we go.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Protect and serve.
How absolutely inspiring. Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is the same. Sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war! Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, My fellow connoisseur of the arts, here to see my latest work.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Protect and serve.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
The brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Surely you must be here for
Oh my gosh, no way.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, detective.
No fucking way.
That was great, detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
So how exactly did we do it? I want to know that. I want to know how is it possible to do it with a robot. I would love to fucking know.
Here for more stories about my acting career or something else?
Can you answer some questions?
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was interesting. It sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
Never mind.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
I don't know what the fuck fantasy you live the fuck in, but you were totally never going back to Hollywood. Hollywood's done. Unless the Enclave somehow builds Hollywood back, but I highly doubt that. The world's gonna stay in disrepair for more hundreds of years, not gonna lie.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers.
me we don't need to find something in here.
This is
It's gonna
Scruffy.
take a while.
Remember?
Oh. Of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No. No, it's not that. I've just caught another goal. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun here.
I'm going to the lab. Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. Not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well, I'll just get back to my... Hello again. Did you need something?
Uh-huh. Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something? It seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. Hello again. Did you need something?
Uh-huh. Robo-brains have a voice modulator? Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well, I'll just...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Okay. I'll let you go.
Well, I'm glad you've decided to be reasonable. I would have hated for this to come to more bloodshed. All right, Detective. Tell Maxwell that it's over and get your reward. Then I'll make my way out when things have died down.
I'm gonna tell Maxwell about Juliana. This is gonna be funny.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found Ezra. He killed Juliana, and he's been impersonating her.
Oh, my. I'll notify the staff and we can put an end to this once and for all. Quiet at last.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
We got him. It's finally over. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you. Hello there. Good day to you. Ma'am, good day to you. Hello there.
Is everyone all right? Is everyone all right? Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to everybody before I ended this quest, because once you finish the quest, you can't talk to anybody really anymore. They're just gonna be stuck with one-liners.
What was all that commotion? What was all that commotion? What was all that commotion? Something sounded exciting, Detective. Something sounded exciting, Detective.
What was all that about, Detective? What was all that about, Detective?
Let's go to the secret part of the vault.
That was quite the commotion. Did you need something, Detective? Looking for a gift to bring back to that special someone?
Did you have any thoughts on the case?
I'm afraid not, Detective. We're really at a loss, which is why I was sent to find you. Forgot a personal item at home.
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment, and a variety of small personal items. Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
Let's see what you have.
All of our items have that rustic Maine feel.
You picked me up in Vault 114. There are really over 100 of these things?
Alright, so I got the quest done for there. That's finished. Things could have been better though. Just saying. Not saying how much better. Just saying, I don't know. It just could have. It feels like it could have been better. Alright, well guys, that right there will be the end of this stream, because like I said, this one was just going to be dedicated to, that hotel incident. And the detective work I had to do there, so like, this is finished. This is done. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe my video, ring my notification bell, baby, so you get all notifications when I go live on a video for the post on my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed. And please, God bless y'all. Let Jesus Christ be with all y'all. And prisms.